You know what time it is. It's time to play Mahjong. I got my Mahjong earrings on. Actually, my friend, my elderly friend invited me to come to an open house for a new Mahjong club opening. It's going to be American Mahjong, so I actually don't know any of the rules. I'm a little bit intimidated. Here, let me show you what it looks like. So they change the rules every year. And they give you like this card. Let me show you. So you know it's American Mahjong when they spell it with two G's, which I don't know why they do that, but all right, show me the. No, I don't want to buy it. Of course, under capitalism, they have to. This is so ridiculous. So you have to buy the card every year with the rules for how to play Mahjong. I have not. I'm sorry. I'm mini rant here. The audacity of Americans to take something and charge for it. It's just ridiculous. You don't need to complicate it. The rules are this. It's very simple. All you have to do, have 4 sets of 3 and 1 pair. And that's it. That's all you need to win with Chinese Mahjong. With American Mahjong, it's like, well, you gotta have 3 5s and 2 6s, and you gotta have this very specific pattern. Stupidest thing I've ever heard. Well, I'm still going. It'll be good to get out of the house and talk to people. Let me see if I can see an image. Oh my god. Yo, this takes the fun out of Mahjong. I'm not. No. No. You're telling me I have to memorize these patterns? Oh, that just takes the fun right out. Yeah, I'm a bit apprehensive, but I'm still gonna go. I'm gonna go with my friend, support her and hang out with her, and that's what it's all about. And luckily they have players of all. Oh, I didn't show my display capture. Here, this is what it looks like. The audacity. Why do we need to overcomplicate one of the world's simplest and most beautiful games in its simplicity? I simply do not understand. Oh, brother. So look at this. It's like so these are all the different ways to win, I guess. I can't even read is this AI generated? Or is it is it jumbled on purpose? Maybe it's jumbled on purpose so you can't copy it. But look, you can only have certain, like if you have 2 4 of sticks and 2 8 of sticks and this, and then you have these ones. Bruh. Yeah, it's safe to say that I don't think I'll develop a addiction to this type of Mahjong. But yeah, we've got so many different patterns we can test out today. I don't know, what should we do? We could do any of them. The world is our oyster. I don't know why my heart is beating so strongly. Maybe it's just because I had my fingers right here. Well, gentle reminder. You are alive. Your heart's beating. Whether you like it or not, it is what it is. This morning I did some hot yoga. That was fun. It was a power yoga class, and so we were lifting weights. And I started feeling the shakes really early on. And you know when you start feeling the shakes, it's like, oh shit. My ass is gonna be handed to me. That's what happened. I was holding it up and my arms were just like shaking like crazy. The instructor's really good though. She's really encouraging. She'll be dancing and like doing the poses with us. Yeah. She's like, yes you can, you're strong, yes you can, don't give up now. Hi, Danny. What's up? Oh, I hope you enjoy your rose lemonade. Thank you for the bits. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Yo, what's up? We're playing Mahjong. It's about that time. It's time to play Mahjong. It's been too long. It's been a week. I like to have at least one time a week where we play Mahjong. We did a ton of push-ups. What was the most difficult pose that we did? Very nice. I'm playing Dead by Daylight. Might order some Chinese food. Ooh. What's your go-to Chinese food order? Still not feeling... Oh, yeah. So last week you were feeling pretty... Or was it a couple days ago you were not feeling that good? But your headache is not as bad today. That's good. Okay, so you're getting better. At least you're not getting worse. So what was the most difficult pose we did today? We did, oh yeah, it was like we're standing up. Well, okay, here's what I love about hot yoga and like yoga power is you don't have your shoes, you're just barefoot. And when you wear shoes, this is how I actually I did some long-term damage to my feet. Because my shoes were too tight when I was lifting weights. So when I like squatted down, my toes would reach the edge of my shoes, and I didn't realize, and it got all cramped in there. And actually for I want to say 6 months. It took my feet 6 months to heal from that. So I will never be lifting weights with shoes again. People might be like, well, just find the right shoes. It's like, no, I'm not bothering. I will wear my nature-given gift of feet. I don't need anything else. Yeah. Everything else is just gonna injure me. So anyway, so basically we what was the pose? It was you do star pose like this with the weights. You got your weights, so you put one weight here on your hip and you have another weight out here to the side. And what you do is you kind of lean out like this, and then you crunch, and then you just crunch and like this. And that was really hard. My hips are still a bit, and then and then we were doing you have the weight up here, and you lift your foot and lower it, and you lift your foot and lower. Oop, okay, I'll be right back. There was another one that we did. Let's see, what else did we do? We did, oh, it's always difficult to do where you're on your knees and you're on your knees and you're holding the weights and you're doing bicep curls, which, yeah, I know my arms flay out. I'm trying to learn how to keep them in line. But anyway, you're holding the weights in your hands, and what you do is you hold them up like this, and then you back up, and then you pump it, and then you back up, and you kind of catch yourself with your thighs. It's fucking brutal. It's just you know? So anyway, yeah, I've never noticed so quick results till I started lifting weights. And there's one community member, his name is Tranquillus. He might stop by. And he's gonna tell me, he told me so. Because he was like, well, you're not gonna see any gains unless you start lifting weights. And I was like, yeah. If I just use my body weight, it'll be fine. Yeah, I was wrong. I mean, I kind of knew I was wrong, but it's not that using your own body weight is a bad thing. It's actually great. And when you do calisthenics, There's a lot of people who do calisthenics, and that's just body weight exercise. You get really toned that way. But it's way easier to see results very quickly if you add weight. So anyway, okay, I don't know if you guys heard that plane that just, sometimes we get like military planes go overhead, and it's kind of scary because you never know. You never know what it is. It's like, oh. I think if something were to happen, like there were to be an attack on America, I don't think it would be Salt Lake City. I think we're good. I would not live in Los Angeles or New York. I just won't. Nope. You know what? I just think with the current world situation, it's not a good idea to live in any major city currently. Or next to any Air Force base or military base. There is a military base a bit north of here, and so I wouldn't live there either. But yeah. Okay, let's decide on what shape we want. So we've done the turtle. We've done... Shit, I have a drinking problem. I always spill all over. I get too excited. I'm like, oh, I want to drink all of my tea, and then it just spills everywhere. Okay, anyway. Dang it, is that going to stain my pants? That better not stain my pants. They're dark pants. It'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay. Well, this one's cool. That's a bit complicated. We could do like, ooh, like a crown. Ooh, a dragon? What? It's crazy. We could do just a guy. Just a guy. What's up? What's up, Refly? How's it going? Refly, I was showing you my exercises. You missed it. We were working out. We were pumping iron earlier. Oh, cute. It's a heart. No, none of these look that. Oh, this one looks interesting. Wait, but like, aren't these all blocked off? Oh God, that looks way too hard. No thanks. A labyrinth? No. A lion? Cute. Yeah, just chilling today, playing some Mahjong. That does not look like an owl to me. That looks like something quite different. Do you think if I make boobs out of Mahjong, then that'd be TOS? Probably not. It's art. It's art. I'm getting in bed and getting comfy while feeling rubbish. Yeah, you should rest. You should rest. Hopefully you continue to feel better. Reflexa, go for the skull. Wait, where's that one? I missed it. Sorry, fam, I can't see it. Okay. I'm considering all my options first. And then we'll just choose something after that. An X shape. Ooh, maybe a Cancer. We did the Taurus shape earlier. That one was fun. I like that one. Oh, a bumblebee. An umbrella. Oh, I think I did the infinity too. Shanghai. We do a Shanghai. Oh wait, this one looks cool. Actually, I want to do this one. It was the owl one. Oh yeah. No, this one looks cool. Look at this one. I want to do this one. Okay, let me mix my tiles first. Are you guys able to do hard things? What's the last hard thing you did? That was the last hard thing I did was workout until my arms were shaking. Oops, I just dropped a towel. I'm gonna continue to practice that wall, like where I go up against the wall and practice. I tried the other day to do a full handstand. I had my husband spot me, like wait for my legs to come up. But I could feel the pressure on my shoulders, and I was like, nope, we're not ready yet. So what we're gonna continue to do is do the in-between phase where I'm just leaning on the wall and like practicing having pressure on my arms. Your husband was not focusing on your legs. You'd be surprised. I mean, when you get married, when you're married to somebody and you've seen them naked like a lot of times, you can get to the point where you just have like full-on conversations, just completely naked, and like there's nothing sexual about it. It's just like, yep, that's how it is. Honestly, I wish people were more comfortable with their bodies. Maybe I should go join a nudist community. Do you think nudists are thinking about sex? Probably not. Well, I don't know. The women probably aren't. The men probably are. That's usually how it goes. Okay. Nudist. I'm becoming a nudist. Yeah. Alright, so let's try and make it exactly the same as the image. Ooh, wait, they're balancing on top of the... Okay, we got this. We got this. So we balance them. Okay, that works. Here, I'll turn off the display capture so you can see what I'm doing. Oh, okay, I need to do it so opposite. I'm gonna do it so it looks like the image on your side, not on my side. I'll make it upside down. Okay. This is stacked by 3. VIN, very important nudist. Yeah. Well, eventually I want to have I've always wanted to have a piece of art that's either a naked woman or a vagina, just in my house. Women are so beautiful. Art, literal art. Just have it in my house. Whose vagina? I don't know. Just like a painting of one. Doesn't have to be anyone in particular. Just the very concept of it. Are you saying you wouldn't have one of those in your house? I feel like, well, here's the thing. I feel like it's perfectly socially acceptable for a woman to have a painting of a vagina in her house. But if a man had one, probably that might be strange. I don't know why that is. Well, yeah, like, okay, it would be different. It would be different if a man had a painting of a penis in his house. That gives off completely different vibes for some reason. But a woman having a painting of a vagina in her house, that's just like, that's art. But if it's a man with a penis, then it's like, it suddenly becomes something extremely egotistical in my eyes. Like, oh, that guy is way too, no thanks. One of thighs and an innie that people first think it's a painting of a desert. Yeah, it could be super abstract too. It could be abstract. Okay, let's see. So we do 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. 4. Art. I've always wanted to go to one of those like painting, one of those workshops where there's like a nude model and you paint them or you draw them. Isn't that required of like every art student? Okay. Wait, how am I off? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how we got on this topic. It's just where the conversation naturally landed. Nothing I can do about it. Okay. This is gonna be so hard. So much harder than I thought. And I need to move it backwards so it doesn't... Well... Yeah, this is hard. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Push that up there. 1, 2, 3, 4. This has an extra one on top. The neighbor's dog is not very happy right now. Yeah, I'm getting everything ready to go to Oregon. Next week, we're gonna be driving to Oregon. It's gonna be super fun. Wait, okay, how does this work? Okay. This sticks out. Like that. These are too close together. It needs to be like this. There we go. Okay, that works. And then this goes... Huh? Okay, it goes like this. Ah, okay. Sculpting. Reflex said, normal conversation, Marissa suddenly, painting of a naked woman or vagina. That's just where my brain goes sometimes. I can't control it. That's just what happens. It's difficult not to ponder the female form. Difficult not to. Okay. Alright. We've got the first part almost done. There. Oops. It's got to be perfect. What did I do yesterday instead of stream? I didn't stream yesterday, right? No, I didn't. All the days are blurring together. What did I do? Huh? What did I do yesterday? I went to yoga. Wow. I don't think I did anything. Tragic. I don't know. That's just kind of how I am. If there's nothing for me to do, then I will do nothing. Absolutely nothing. Thing is, I wish I could do nothing and not feel bad about it. That's what I would like to escape. I'm fine with doing nothing. I just wish I could get rid of the societal expectation that I have to do something. I live and breathe for observing the female form. Yes. Observing respectfully. It's all about the respectful observance. nature's beauty. I was observing the male form yesterday. That's what I was doing. I was playing my new... Oh, yes! I got my new card for my gacha game, which I'm very excited to play. It's a Silas card. So the new banner is Hot Springs. People on Reddit are just going absolutely crazy. And I don't blame them. Alright. Warning, not safe for work content. Well, not that bad, actually. Scrolling through Love and Deep Space Reddit. We're just gonna keep scrolling through there. Yeah. I like seeing the memes that people post. So basically what happened a couple days ago is that Love and Deep Space, in order to promote their cards, their new gacha cards, they couldn't post the actual content of the cards on Instagram because it would have been too not safe for work. So what they did was they posted videos of stick figures in the positions, and everybody was like, wait, is this a troll? It wasn't. Wackett says, hi Wackett, what's up? You talk about struggling to enjoy unproductive time, and yet here we are on the Love and Deep Space Reddit. It's like a touche. Well, here's the thing. It might be fun in the moment, but then afterwards, you're like, damn, what the fuck am I doing with my life? It's enjoyable at times, but then very not enjoyable at other times. Can I show you what kind of lifestyle I want to have? What kind of person I want to be? Here, let me go to my... I shared this video on Discord. But this is my most recent hyperfixation, is this woman who went on, she's like a nomad, basically. That's the lifestyle she lives. She just barely came back from a backpacking trip so the Pacific Crest Trail is a trail that goes all the way from Mexico to Canada. And she like found mushrooms on the way, and she like hung out with her friend. I'll just show you the video. But she released an entire series of the whole thing, like 10 episodes. So I watched all 10 of them. Yeah, so it goes all the way up the west.
He's a good little boy, and he's going with the moss. He's going with the moss, and he's going with the moss.
Nature's tools. Feet.
Everything is
The
so
Pacific
bright
Crest Trail.
green after the rains. Have you met my friend?
And the footage that she captured was so amazing.
I found him on a pine.
What's coolest? Oh, I have the coolest one. Wow.
Dancing pebbles.
It's timeless, baby. I mean, that's fine.
Can I tell you guys, okay, can I spoil something for you guys? Alright, spoiler alert, if you're planning on watching this person's, series on the Pacific Crest Trail. Okay, spoiler, this is your last warning. So, the craziest thing is that this is like a thousands of miles trail. I don't even know how many thousand miles it is. It's a lot. It takes 5 months. It takes 5 months to walk all the way. It's a huge commitment. And she filmed all of it, and she got to Seattle, and then she decided that she was done. Yo, she literally got basically to the border of Canada and was like, nah, I don't need to go the last 500 steps. I'm good. Oh my gosh, I love that. I absolutely love that because like fuck the expectations. It's all about the journey, not the destination. She is literally the embodiment of it is about the journey, not the destination. I mean, imagine running a marathon. I don't know how many miles a marathon is, like 20 something miles. Imagine having half a mile left. And you just stop. Not because you're like, you're physically too weak to. Because she wasn't. She wasn't like sick or too weak or anything. She was just like, this is not fun for me anymore. So you know what? I'm going to be done. I just love that. I just think that's fantastic. I'm going to move the camera back. This is going to be too big for the camera. Let me get my book. Actually, this'll work. Put my camera on top of this. So it can have a bigger... Yeah, so you can see more. There. 2,650 miles. Or about 4 times the length of Great Britain. It's crazy, right? It's just wild. But yeah, she made most of it. And then just decided that she was like, it's starting to feel like a numbers game. And I don't like that, so I'm going to stop. And that's what she did. She just stopped. She's done the Vipassana, the thing that I'm about to do, the 10-day meditation. She's done that before. And what she said at the end of it was, well, time has passed. That's the only thing she said. It wasn't like this amazing transformative experience. It was just like, well, time has passed. That's it. On to the next thing. I think she just has a really good understanding of life. Life, am I right? No, it's just like, I mean, I think she's in her early 20s, not her late 20s. So I'm coming close to the time where it's probably time for me to start figuring shit out. She kind of gets a pass because she's the age that she is. She doesn't have anybody to depend on her either. She doesn't have any responsibilities. All right. All right. How do I... this is actually way more complicated than I thought it would be. Modern society would have sent her off into the woods barefoot because her lack of capitalizing the word I. Well, I was just talking about capitalism, Refly, and about how American Mahjong, which I'm going to be playing tonight, they require you to buy a card every year with the new rules. It's like, yeah, that sounds pretty American to me. That's actually crazy. In order to play Mahjong, you have to buy our card. It's like, I got my Mahjong set right here. What else do I need? I don't need your stupid rules. No. I don't need your stupid rules. I don't I don't need my Mahjong to be an institution. Institutionalized Mahjong. Pfft. Give me a break. Alright, I fear we might have to shift the everything again. You have not bought the Twitch streamer card this year? Was that required? Oh no. I didn't know that was required. Oh no. Well. Oh well. That's all I can say. Wagon says, I don't know anything about any of these games, but I hear that WH40K is the real way to empty your bank account. What is that? I haven't heard of that before. Oh dear. Well, like if you play Mahjong in a casino in like Singapore, it's basically like gambling in Vegas. It's very expensive. Oh, Warhammer? Oh, is that what you're talking about? Oh. Sorry, I'm a noob when it comes to games. Oh no. We're like one block short. We're gonna move the camera back just even more. We're gonna move this camera back. And we're gonna move this camera back. Yeah. 40K to have your first set. That's crazy. Wait, are there actually people who pay that much money? That's wild. Let's see, that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But anyway, I would like to... I would like to just be a nomad. Not depend on anyone. Except myself. I think one of the concerns though is that she won't have financial stability. It's like, well, any of us, I don't know, Social Security is not a guarantee when you retire. In fact, it's probably going to run out by the time we retire. So I don't know why people are banking on that being a thing. Most Americans don't have any retirement saved anyway. But they're still working like crazy. They're still working like dogs. Which, like... So would you rather live poor but free, or poor and a slave? That's kind of the question you gotta ask. Good luck. Thank you. I'm gonna need it. Let's see. Wait, how did this work? Most of those nomads have inherited shitload of money or have rich parents who give them $1,000 pocket money every month. She did answer she did answer that question of like, how are you able to afford your lifestyle? She makes a little bit of money off of YouTube. She doesn't pay rent. She lives with her parents. So I guess she does depend on other people. That is true. her parents don't give her a allowance though. She stays in a lot of hostels, and like the Vipassana thing, for example, was free. She'll buy everything as cheap as possible. I think she's worked temporary jobs before. But yeah, I think it is definitely a luxury to be able to live that lifestyle. I won't argue with that. Okay, let's see. This is 1, okay, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, okay, we're good. We've almost finished our shape. It's like those anarchists claiming there should be no police or government institutions. Yeah, what's your thought about those people? I mean, there's always going to be free riders. Who says that I can't be one? I don't know, guys. I don't know. But, like, would it be any better if I just... Like, the only thing that I can qualify for is a fucking bullshit job. So it's like, I'm not adding any value to anyone anyway. So, like, people who work bullshit jobs don't feel guilty about not contributing anything to society. So why should I feel guilty for not wanting to contribute anything? That's the thing. And I'm not saying people with bullshit jobs should feel guilty about it. I don't think so. I don't know, it's very complicated. Like it says, it's very possible to live like that short term. I'm not sure what the plan is if you ever have health problems, get old. Doubly so in the US. Yeah, it is a very short-sighted plan. Because, like, you can't just not depend on anybody. What happens when you break a bone? What happens when you get sepsis? Right? Something that modern healthcare is really amazing for. And normally you just die if you didn't have that. So it's like, are you willing to just risk dying? Or are you gonna like crawl back to modern society and be like, well, actually, can you please help? I don't have any money, but... See, that's the thing where it's like, ooh. Imagine never having had access to a dentist. Dentists can be, yes. Ooh, dental issues are one of the worst issues you can have. That's true too. I will say, like, the only exception, I guess, would be if you have really, really good genetics, and if you also you don't eat any carbs, if you just eat a keto diet. I know there was an interesting research study about, like, Mongolians, for example. And, well, no, it was like, they did Mongolians, they did people in, tribes in Africa, and they like showed their teeth, and like they showed like some of them had been exposed to the modern diet, which included like simple carbohydrates, and their teeth were just destroyed. But the people who ate the foods like whole foods, unprocessed foods, their teeth were pretty good. But yeah, no, you still want to have a dentist just in case. I mean, that's not guaranteed. Like, if it takes a combination of good genetics, good diet, and also just like luck. And it can be extremely painful. And like, if it gets to a bad point, I mean, what you might have to end up doing is just pulling out your freaking teeth. It's like, do you want to just live with no teeth? That's what, in that one movie with Jude Law, where he was surviving in the Galapagos Islands, his character had no teeth because, like, that's just what happens. You had to pull them all out. It was either pull them out or get sepsis and die. When you have an infected tooth. Wackett says, I have a very dumb job, and I don't feel guilty at all. It feels like tricking shareholders into paying me to watch YouTube all day, which is about as close as I could get to actually beating capitalism. Fuck yeah, Wackett. Yeah. Well, because that's kind of what everybody else is doing too. So why not play their game? This is a discussion I was having with my husband the other day, because he was like, he's trying to convince me to help people file for bankruptcy, which is a huge need. Initially I was like confused. I was like, wait, you're telling me people can just cancel all their debt? No, like, gone. Poof. Goodbye. If you have like a certain socioeconomic standing, and if you like have a certain types of debt, you can just erase all of it if you do some paperwork. The thing is, the paperwork costs a lot of money, and lawyers charge a lot of money to do the paperwork for you. And so he's thinking about helping people out for free. And I kind of thought about it, and I was like, well, doesn't seem that fair to be able to just like, you owe people a lot of money and you can just say, poof, goodbye. But the thing is that these lawyers are helping very rich people and rich corporations. I mean, my husband was doing this at his previous job, helping them do that as well. So why can't poor people do that as well? It needs to be equal. If rich people and big corporations are doing that and just like, poof, goodbye debt, then why shouldn't poor people be allowed to do that? Not always that relaxed, but there are quiet periods. Yeah, you were pretty busy at the beginning of the year, but I'm glad that you hopefully are going through a relaxed period right now. Imagine having no access to toilet paper to wipe your ass. Yeah, you're thinking about you know what, Roofly, thank you. You're reminding me. You're reminding me of so many of the modern conveniences that we take for granted. Hot water. Would you be able to survive without hot water? Okay, wait, I've got some tiles left. What do I do now? The corners have... Let's see. This one has one. We're almost done. The sculpture took us a long time, but it's fine. I'm still looking at the reference. Okay. I think this needs one, and this needs one. Let's see. Where else? Boop, 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 boop. Where are the extra tiles? 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I'm just looking at this for a second. See if Well, we made the shade. The shade looks pretty cool. Good luck trying to sleep in the open with mosquitoes and other insects. Making noise, yeah? Yeah. A room that shields you from noise, the weather, and other humans and animals during sleep. Yeah, imagine not having to fear... Imagine having to fear a bear chasing you when you go outside. Oh, you know what? I think there is actually another... I think this is supposed to go here for some reason. We will just, yeah, do it like that. I think it's supposed to be a bit longer. I physically cannot fit anymore. Here, we'll move this down. Okay. So now we'll just do this. There. All right. I'm gonna stop rearranging this and actually do stuff. Hi, DCI. I played Mahjong today. My exercise bike has it on the screen. No way! That's cool. Did you win? I hope you won. We haven't even started playing yet. We've just been creating the shape. We've been focusing on the shape creation. We tried our best. This is the best we can do. If I make this a bit taller, then it might look a bit cooler. Yeah. The table's a bit uneven too. That kind of is what makes it look a bit wonky. Reflex said, how to fix humanity. Okay, let me see. A mandatory checklist if you appreciated the basic modern things people forget, and people who don't have access to anything on the list need to be helped to gain access to it. Hey, that's actually a good idea. Well, this is why I say that, like, people need to experience living in other countries where you don't have all your modern conveniences at any given moment. And you realize how most of the world lives, and it's way different than you. Did you appreciate having a bed today? Yes? Okay. Go help this family build a bed. Go help this family build a house so that they can have a dry place to sleep. Yeah. I mean, I say that I want to go off. And I don't mean forever. I just mean like... It like going off and being a nomad, it kind of just symbolizes for me, like, sometimes I feel like I can't handle all of it. It's hard to like bear the weight of the world's problems on your shoulders all the freaking time. Like it's really hard when it feels like everything's falling apart all the time. And that's why I said it's so important to try and find those videos, where they actually do inspire you and do give you hope. Because, like, I don't know, like, it can be both. Like, things can be falling apart, but also there can be beauty. Things can be falling apart, and also you can enjoy your life. You don't have to, like, stop. You don't have to hate your life because other people are suffering in the world. Hogwarts Legacy is free. Not sponsored, by the way. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't think I can take game recommendations. I gotta play a game that is enjoyable to me. Otherwise, nobody has fun. And if nobody has fun, then what are we doing? We're wasting time. Okay, let's play. But thanks for the recommendation. I hope you enjoy playing it. So remember that these two, you're not recommending it. Okay. Remember that any two flower tiles can actually be matched. They don't have to be the same number. You just give me Harry Potter nerd vibes. I mean, in my elementary school days, yeah, I was the way I tested, I got either Gryffindor or Ravenclaw. Now I think I might get Hufflepuff. It changes. The self changes over time. I don't have a set personality. So, I've never gotten Slytherin. I just think fundamentally, that's the thing. Like your personality can change a lot over time, but like I still have some things that are set in stone. Some things that I dislike. Some things that I will stand behind. I don't have that many compared to other people. I'll tell you one thing I don't like, and that's the remake of Harry Potter. Because, like, I enjoyed Harry Potter before we knew that J.K. Rowling was a piece of trash. But now that we know that, it's kind of hard to go back. It's kind of hard to, like, enjoy the new stuff coming out and, like, continue to financially support her. Like, I already own the book. Like, well, I guess I don't own the books. My parents own the books. And I'll read them. But the new stuff, I'm like, well, first of all, like, why? Why do we need to have a new story? I mean, a remake. That makes me feel old. And then second of all, yeah, I don't know. She just seems like a not very nice person. People that really people can have ideas that I don't agree with, and I can still be fine with them. But it's when people have ideas that are genuinely, like, when people genuinely despise and want to cause harm to other humans and want other humans to be miserable and experience harm, that's where I draw the line. I'm like, yeah, this, not cool. Not cool. When people, like, are so set in their ways that they refuse to hear any, they refuse to have an open mind. Like it says, yes, we're certainly earning the Turf Island label over here lately, and she's had a hand in that. Oh man. Yeah. Just let people be who they want to be. Trans people aren't harming anyone. I mean, like, here's the thing, like, are there trans people that harm other people? Yes, because they're people. Because people sometimes harm other people. But that doesn't have anything to do with them being... that's what people can't understand, is that, like, the actions of one individual from a group do not define the entire group. It's just absurd that people think that way. It's so stupid. Like, there's something inherent about this one group of people that makes them a certain way. And it's like, have you ever met someone from this group? Do you know them at all? Or are you just afraid of them because they're different than you? Micah says, this is how I learned about the Harry Potter remake. As much as I'm pretty out of touch, and I'm really surprised that I've seen literally no publicity at all. It looks bad. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe, I'm sorry that I had to reveal that to you, Wackett. Sorry that you have this new knowledge that you probably wish you didn't have. Because it just looks like a Walmart remake. Just like poor quality. I don't know. Trans exclusionary radical feminism. Thank you for defining that. I knew the associations. I didn't know the exact acronym. Can it possibly would be worse than the Star Wars sequels? I don't know. Did you like? I've heard a lot of people hate the Star Wars sequels, but they did love that one standalone movie, Rogue One. Did you like Rogue One? I remember actually watching Rogue One, and I remember it being quite emotional, but I also was like, this movie didn't like change my life or anything. It was very dramatic, and it was, the ending was kind of surprising. Maybe I need to watch it again. Actually, I think I remember being mad. I remember being mad watching that, and being like, well, what was the point of the freaking movie? I think I didn't understand the point, so I think I need to watch it again. There's just certain endings where you're like, wait, why did I just spend the whole time watching this for the ending? I'm not gonna spoil it. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about, where it's like, I spent so much time emotionally investing in the plot of this movie, and then you just did that. Okay, so you did like Rogue One. And to be honest, my real opinion on the sequels is that they are a lesson to not holding on to things that you liked as a kid. You can just let things be for children. They don't have to grow up with you. Yeah, it's been interesting to see the nostalgia, just widespread nostalgia, because I was watching Sex and the City. We know. I'm watching Sex and the City. But there was an episode where there was a comic book store, and Carrie, she had no idea any of this stuff, where there was a guy there, he's working in the comic book store, and he just lived his whole life in nostalgia. You know, he would listen to old bands from her childhood. He would like ride a scooter, and she thought that was so cool. It was like, oh, it's like I'm a kid again. But the framing of it was like, she was like, why is this guy living? It was like a foreign concept to her. But I watch it now and I'm like, oh yeah, it's just a guy. It's so much more normalized now to be very nostalgic about a lot of things. And I don't think there's anything wrong with being nostalgic. It's just, I think there's something wrong with companies capitalizing on that and like milking it for everything that we have, because nostalgia can be a very powerful emotion, and they've learned that, and they've learned that they can make an extra buck from almost like milking it out of us. And so yeah, but it was just interesting. It was interesting to see the cultural differences between, because Sex and the City was in the 2000s, in like the late 90s, early 2000s, and just how much society has changed since then. It's so fun to watch movies from before the time of social media, before the time of cell phones, and it just seems like people lived so much more freely. But maybe my hindsight is clouded. I don't know. Yo, what's up, Sam? How's it going? Talking about nostalgia and how a lot of companies these days profit off of it, and it's not cool. Like it says, also it is a bit dumb that they had no better ideas for episode 7 than just doing the same plot as episode 4 again. Remind me, I'm so sorry. I don't know it. Here, I'm gonna look it up. I don't have them numerically remembered. Oops. Oh, yeah. So it's the first one of the new trilogy then. Wait, no. Wait, what? Or is it the last one? Okay, wait. The prequel movie's 3. The movies after that, 3. So that makes 6. So the 7th one is the first new movie. Right. Got it. Yeah. Well, I think that Disney just knew that if they just gave the people what they want, like the exact same thing as before, that they just eat it up. And that's what we did. Well, and then the thing is like Disney does this where then they'll try and experiment. So they tried to experiment with episode 8. They did a lot of wacky, weird stuff in episode 8. And people hated it. like Leia fucking being spaced and like... I just remember people laughing in the theater like, what? She just gets fucking spaced and then she like flies using the Force. Suddenly everyone has the Force now. And then there's the lady with the purple and gray hair. I don't know. She doesn't deserve all the hate that she received. She wasn't that bad. She was pretty insufferable. But not that bad. Oh, thank you, Danny. Cheers. You kicked it out of your memory. Yeah, for good reason. Was that also the episode with like Kylo Ren shirtless and everybody freaked out on that? I remember the memes. The memes are so good. Damn. I mean, damn. Yo. The high-waisted jeans just did him no favors. Like, that's all it was. It wasn't a problem with the proportions of his body. It was just he had the high-waisted pants. Why do they have to do that? I don't know. But yeah. I mean, and then there were people mad about, like, the kiss between Kylo Ren and... Oh, sorry, spoilers. Between Kylo Ren and Rey. I liked it. I was pleasantly surprised. I was like, oh, okay. It wasn't about anything romantic. It was really just about, like, she saw the goodness in him the same way that Luke saw the goodness in his father right before he died. And she welcomed that goodness and was like, yes, I'm so glad. And it was so happy and emotional. And I think it was rather just a form of greeting rather than any sort of romantic thing. I mean, I don't really kiss anyone on the lips to greet them, but I know, like, in the past, brother and sister would kiss on the mouth. I've seen it in, like, old shows from, like, I don't know, from a long time ago. That's what people used to do. If your brother's getting on the train, you kiss him on the mouth. Ugh, I don't know. That's a bit too much for me. Yeah. Well, and like some people kiss their parents on the mouth. As like a cute, and then like little kids will kiss their parents on the mouth. Sam says, "I'd kiss your brother on the mouth." Sam. Okay. What's up, Tweet? Hi. How's it going? We're talking about kiss. We're talking about Star Wars, and like the new Star Wars, and the new Harry Potter. Refly said, "Kiss on cheek, okay. Kiss on mouth, not okay." Yeah. Well, obviously, with today's culture, it's not acceptable. Well, no, it's not that it's not acceptable. It's just not acceptable for me. I don't think I would. But if there was somebody who did that to everybody, I might be more okay with it. Kiss on ass cheek, not okay. It's important to make that distinction. Yeah. Although I didn't know if there's anybody that was okay with that. I hope you guys are having a good Thursday. Anybody doing anything fun this weekend? Don't some cultures kiss family on the cheek? Absolutely. Yeah. Or even like friends too. Like in Brazil, they'll kiss on both cheeks when you see somebody. Oh no. I just knocked this over. Don't look. Does getting a leaking boiler fixed count? As what? Oh, that's on your weekend? Nice. Yikes. Does that mean that you don't have any hot water? Yeah, that's a problem. I mean, it'll be fun when you can shower with hot water again. If that's... Yeesh. Home maintenance stuff is the worst. I think there's something that happens with boilers where like certain sediments accumulate and like the boiler will start making a really loud noise after like a decade or something of use, and you just gotta get a new one. Maybe it's more than a decade, I'm not sure, but there's like certain household things that I didn't think to consider. And if you don't fix it, it'll like explode or something. That sits in the back of my mind like rent free. The fact that like my boiler might one day explode if I don't get it checked out, if I don't get it inspected. Inspect your boiler. Tweet is going to trivia tonight. Yeah, that sounds fun. I hope you have a good time. Are you good at trivia? I want to say it depends on what category, what type of thing we're talking about. I don't think I'm allowed to move this. I think this one's stuck. Can we just say it's not stuck? Answer the question of the day. Going out to different events on my own. It's been hard not to have the safety of someone else, but I need to be okay with myself. Yes, I remember you mentioning you went to go dancing by yourself. Wow. Yeah, that was very inspiring to me. You know that day you posted that? I actually went to a cafe by myself. Yeah, you need to be okay with just being with yourself. It can be hard, and sometimes it feels like, but the thing is, like, nobody's judging you. Nobody's looking at you the way you think they are. Nobody cares. The only person that cares about it is you. So, like it says, the one fun thing I am actually doing is going out to look for bluebells. Ooh. Sounds pretty. Oh yeah, these are pretty. Oh. Oh look, there's a bumblebee on this one. Cute. Oh, that's a lot of them. Well, that sounds really fun. Yeah, are you guys going to touch grass this weekend? You should. You should. Go touch grass. Touching is something we don't really do that much anymore. It's all just like all the sensory input we receive is mostly like sight, sound, and then like I guess when we eat, it's taste. And like a little bit of touch, but not much. It's like when's the last time you touched something with your fingers and like actually studied it and was like, oh, this is an interesting texture. Oh, it's kind of bumpy, it's kind of smooth, it kind of feels like chalky. Wait, why is that wet? I might have splashed some tea. Or like you take a tile and you just, or you feel the roughness of the chair. You feel how the metal has this like kind of rough texture because it's been airbrushed. It's fun to touch things. Touch great ass. Touch grass. Great ass. Sam says no one cares, and yet you care so hard about how they might care. Yeah, no one cares. No one cares. So go to that cafe. And if you need a buffer, if you need a shield, you can bring a book. Sometimes that's what I do is I bring a book, and then I've got something to do. But I think the final stage of self-acceptance is to go without a shield and just sit down and just be there. Without needing without needing your phone, without needing a book, just sitting there. I wonder if I can I move this? Let me look at my thing for reference. No, it's trapped. Dang it. It's trapped. Yeah, but I thought I was going to memorize all the Mahjong stuff before tonight. I decided I'm just not going to. I'm just going to show up, see what happens. Oh shit, Marissa or Weird Al. Let's do it. Thanks for redeeming that. Okay, let me quickly turn it off. Alright, you guys ready? Marissa or Weird Al. Let me get it set up. I also have to remove the sound because I got copyrighted for that last time. For the free sound assets from Canva. Audacity. Okay, hold on. It'll take me like 3 minutes to set up. Okay, what was I gonna do? Oh, I was gonna turn off future redeems before I forget. Who's ready to play Marissa or Weird Al? Which one should I do? I'm gonna do this one. I gotta pick a photo. Yeah, that's a good one. This one. No one can see behind the curtain except for me. Okay. There's no overlay for that redeem? What? What do you mean? Oh, no. I didn't have time to design. One thing at a time, my friend. One thing at a time. Okay. Let me get my poll set up.
Gatorade.
Gatorade. All right, you guys ready? All right. Is this Marissa or Weird Al? Time starts now. Oh shit. Your time. Oh, fuck. Wait, where's my display capture? God damn it. Okay, how about I just do this? Hello? There. Marissa or Weird Al? Marissa or Weird Al? Just ignore everything, okay? I wasn't prepared. What do you think? 30 seconds left. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see which one it is. You guys are saying Weird Al. Okay. Get your guesses in. I don't see a voting system. Well, too late. It expired. It is... Oh, what? Wait, that's not supposed to happen. Oh, I forgot to click the thing. Okay, it's Weird Al. It's Weird Al. I forgot to click the previous. I was supposed to click the Marissa or Weird Al. Weird Al! Woo! It kind of looks like me a little bit. It's the body, though. The body really throws you off. But if it was just the face, you wouldn't be able to tell, I feel like. He has too masculine of a body in this image. Well, that's his house, isn't it? I don't know. I looked at... These are on his website. I got these photos from his website. He has candid photos from his website. And so, yep. Alright, thanks for playing. Marissa versus Weird Al. One and done. I do have other images stockpiled for future times, but I think that with this overlay, with this setup, we'll wait until next time. Congratulations, Tweet, on the Old Man of the Woods mushroom. Oh, I hope you enjoy. Oh, that one's the one that's kind of... Did I show you that one already? Here, I'll show you. It's kind of furry. It looks like an old man hair. But it also has pores that make me trypophobia. Make me scared. Okay, look at this. You can eat this. It doesn't look like you can eat it. And in fact, I don't think I would. I don't know how I would deal with the fuzziness. Apparently it's really tasty. I couldn't get over you didn't die. Nope, you didn't die. Congratulations. Yep, you're just fine. Ooh, a chicken of the woods. Yummy. Oh God, no, I can't handle that image. This one down here. Oh my God. Okay, I'm done. I'm not looking at that anymore. Chicken of the woods. Ah, so beautiful. Not to be confused with toxic jack-o'-lanterns, the ones that glow in the dark. The chicken of the woods usually, jack-o'-lanterns do not have the gradient in color. You know, where it's yellow on the outside and orange on the inside. And chicken of the woods is much more robust. It's a shelf mushroom, so it grows on the tree. There's no stem occurring. You see this? There's no gills, but the jack-o'-lantern has gills. And it looks like a roughly little snack. Do they have a woman of the woods? Probably not, but we can look. Yummy. Nope, they don't. It's a book, though. Many people have written a book about the woman of the woods. Man chicken of the woods. I like your uku emoji. Uku. Who named it man chicken, though? Obviously somebody who's never played Zelda. Alright. Alright, back to Mahjong. We're gonna attack this piece by piece. This is a 2, right? No, it's a 3. Okay. Piece by piece. Well, I congratulate everyone for accomplishing hard things. I think accomplishing hard things is necessary in life. I was watching a YouTube video of the guy who wrote The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. And he was saying how he was basically re-explaining Aristotle and his philosophy about having, yo, what's up, Ivan? We're talking about Aristotle. Perfect timing. Basically how Aristotle has different virtues. I keep wanting to say Aristotle. I won't. Aristotle. Man has different virtues. And in order to live a virtuous life, you live free from desire. And desire is what causes suffering. But I think it's the idea too of how most people today, they're looking for this idea of happiness that doesn't exist because life is fundamentally hard. Like there's fundamentally going to be bad things that happen to you and hard things that happen to you. And so instead of running away from those, actually maybe even picking your poison and being like, well, I'm butchering this. It's like if something hard happens to you, you just accept it because that's life. And you don't dwell on it. You're just like, well, shit happens. Well, he was talking about the virtues. And that's Aristotle. He name dropped Aristotle. So he definitely did talk about Aristotle, but he did muddle in the tradition of modern Western philosophers. He muddled all of them together, a lot of different ideas together. He talked about it like a lot of Eastern ideas. Yeah. So anyway. But he kind of associated with Aristotle in the sense of living a virtuous life means that whenever something hard happens, you can just choose to accept it. It sounds like he's talking about the Stoics. Yeah, he might also be talking about the Stoics. By the way, I'm gonna listen to meditations on my way to Oregon, which will be fun. Yay, I'm looking forward to it. No, I'm gonna read it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. No, this is the philosopher that I want to listen to more of. I want to be her. I want to go on the Pacific Crest Trail. I want to just live this type of lifestyle where I just hike, I forage for mushrooms, I like go around to different countries and just look at her different videos. So she did the 10 chapters of the Oregon Trail, which was beautiful. But she's just like always out in nature, exploring. And I want to do more of that. Just, yeah. I want to be this person. I want to do this. Where there's just no expectation of being productive or contributing anything. All you gotta do is just live. She spent some time in Korea, at a temple in Korea. She spent some time in Japan. She just walks everywhere. She just walks and walks and walks. She lived in a greenhouse. Never desired to be a different person. Yeah, I know. Ivan says, my idea of roughing it is to comfort in. I take it that you don't like camping. I don't actually like camping either. So I might not survive. I think it's not like the exact lifestyle I want, it's the vibe that I want. The life philosophy of genuinely not caring about the destination. Because she literally, so Ivan, here's what I was saying earlier. She did the Pacific Crest Trail, which is like 2,000, 3,000 miles of hiking, backpacking for like 5 months. She got like 80%, no, I want to say like almost 90% of the way there to the end. And she just decided to stop. She's like, I've seen enough. I've done enough. It wasn't even like I'm tired or I'm sick or I'm injured or whatever. She's like, it's not fun anymore. And it starts to feel like numbers. Like I have X amount of miles left every day. I have X amount of miles until my end. She was like, it started to feel too much like like I was just living every day to accomplish this goal. And I'm like, damn, yeah. Yep. She's like, she's so free. She's so free from all these stupid, absolutely freaking absurd expectations that we put on ourselves. Like that society puts on us, that we put on ourselves, by setting a goal like that and finishing it. It's like the power to just choose your fate at any point in time, whenever. Are you gonna quit? Nah, I'm just not gonna go anymore. Yeah, that's literally it. She doesn't feel bad about it. She made a whole video about how she doesn't feel bad. She made her own finishing point, and she moved on. And she doesn't like look back or regret like, oh, I never finished the trail. It's like I had a great time on the trail, and I learned so much, and I explored so much. And when it was time to be done, then I was done. Let's see. I would sooner say that Aristotle did not think that wealth is worth dedicating your life to. He did not particularly see it as a corrosive thing itself. Like wealth is inherently bad.
我在北京
I feel like Stoics kind of feel the same way. What's up? What's up, Eclecte? How's it going? We're talking about living life for the journey, not the destination. And this YouTuber who I really like. I really like her like filming style. Oh, I hope you enjoy your delicious reishi mushroom. Micah says, in my opinion, camping is one of those things that you stubbornly imagine as being enjoyable, despite knowing better, then end up surprised every time it actually sucks. Yeah, it's a pretty miserable experience. I've never been a camper. But I wonder if it's just because of the mindset I approach. I'm a bit particular about cleanliness. I need to be clean at all times. If I'm not clean, then I'm not okay. And we live in hyper clean societies and homes, like just unimaginably clean. And like I'll wash my hands if it's been too long since I last washed them. Not because they're dirty or anything, but yeah, I don't know why that matters so much to us now. I don't know. She's out and doing the hike, and like, you know, she goes 10 days without a shower or anything. Doesn't really seem to care that much. You follow plenty of people on YouTube similar to her. Yeah, I want to find more people that I can look at. I want to follow less of what's been being fed to me. Let me show my current feed. Great. Why am I being shown this? Not interested. Here, edit my algorithm with me. Here, change my algorithm with me. Oh, actually, these are not bad. Okay. Yeah. Not interested. Thank you. Not interested. I keep getting recommended this over and over, and I'm like, I'm not interested. Goodbye. Okay. Goodbye. Okay. Alright. Okay. Goodbye. Okay. Goodbye. I'm done. Girl, I'm so done. I can't handle anymore. Stop. Just stop recommending this to me. I've had it. We get so lost in the destination that we lose the journey. Real. Yeah. Okay, goodbye. Only whimsical and uplifting and inspiring content. Nothing else remains. I will not allow for anything else. If I see another one of those self-help videos, I will. Okay, goodbye. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm so sick of it. Okay, now it's starting to recommend it less. We love that. Okay. Phew. Let me just refresh it one time. Let's see. Let's see what it looks like now. Let's see. Nope. Hey, it's the alien guy. You guys remember the alien? I used to watch his live streams all the time. Yeah, premium. Premium's the only way to go, my friend. No ads. No ads, and I can download my YouTube videos. That's how I listen to all my music. Okay, look, there's no... okay, I'm not interested in this one anymore. Okay, there's no more self-help videos. We've done our job. And then I'm going to open YouTube in 2 hours, and it's just going to be the same thing. But you know what? We did our job for now. No, Refly, it's not as much about the no ads. I mean, I have ad block, but it's about the downloading of videos. Yeah. I realize there's sites where you can do that or whatever. But I don't know. I like my premium. Free movies too. There's a bunch of movies you can watch. Collect a... Oh! Let me see. Ooh, okay. Yep. I think I will. This looks right. All right. Oh, sorry, you didn't see my display. Well, I subscribed. That looks like the right kind of channel for me. She focuses on self-betterment, creativity, self-care, travel, sisterhood. Nice. Yeah, the thumbnails look really cool. I definitely want to see more of that. Although I do also want to shift away from seeing and into doing eventually. But I can't just swear off all entertainment forever. I need to just sit and do nothing sometimes. Really, you don't know anybody who uses YouTube Premium? I started using it when I was a college student because I got a discount, and then I just never stopped. Yeah. I don't mind it. I mean, I finished my Netflix subscription. I canceled that because they just increased the price, which I'm not okay with. And there's not really anything interesting on there anymore. What I do is we'll just like rotate. We'll rotate between what streaming services is providing what. We won't keep any of them for more than a month usually. I mean, ideally, I would like to not use any of them, but Wackett says, this doesn't really seem too bad by YouTube standards. YouTube thinks I want to watch train videos. I've never watched a train video. It's just decided that I'm that particular type of nerd. Oh, shit. Whoops. Oh yeah, they did increase their prices too. It's the equivalent of $18 a month. Ooh, I don't know how much they raised it to. Yeah, maybe I'll stop using it at one point. I don't think there's any pieces I can do, actually. I've been staring at this board for a long time, and I think we have to already give up. Unless this works. I think this works. Sam uses it. See, there you go. Sam uses it. If there's something we really want to watch on a streaming service, we will make a new email for a free trial. Oh, there you go. Although, do you have to use a different, like a new card too? I will say with my credit card, we got a really cool credit card where you can generate a single-use card, like a burner card basically. It generates a whole new number. So you can just like keep generating new numbers. I don't know if the different places would recognize that or not. But it's really good for like if you make a reservation somewhere and you have to put in your card, because like if you don't make the reservation, they'll charge you like $30. I'm not paying to... No. So we'll put the burner card on there and just fucking cancel it. So Open Table. I've had it. I don't think any of the money actually goes to the restaurant. I think it goes to Open Table. Or if you're like signing up or if you're doing something on a kind of sketchy place, then you can do it. And so you're... a gym membership? Yeah. Because they always want to keep charging you for those even after you cancel. I haven't had any issues with my card being restricted. I think they just go by email. Oh, okay. I think I might play a mushroom game tomorrow. Forget what I said about not gaming anymore. We're gonna be gaming again. There was a mushroom game that just came out that I think I'll start playing. Yeah. Gaming. Yeah, this is way harder than the other ones, I feel like. My schedule's been so stacked, it's been hard to find time to do any hobbies lately. I'm sorry. Yeah, with like the doctor's appointments and the school and everything. That's rough. It's important to make time for yourself though too, but I get it. I've had times where it's like just physically impossible to make time for myself. Crunch time. I hope you get a break soon. Is mine? Okay. My music is playing, isn't it? Let me know if it's too loud. It looks a bit loud on my end. I'm gonna turn it down a bit. Turn it down slightly. That's good? Okay, thank you. Well, I turned it down just a tiny bit. We have an appointment tomorrow that's 40 minutes away. Yikes. Yeah, when you gotta see the specialist, sometimes you don't have control over where you go. I just finished my college semester on Tuesday, and the doctor's appointments have been nonstop. I practically live over at my cousin's house too. Wow. Yeah, you really care about him. That's a huge sacrifice that you're making. That's a really big sacrifice. I hope he appreciates the sacrifice you're making. I'm starting to get hungry again. I already had lunch, but I think I might go eat something else later. Sometimes on the days when I work out really strenuously, I just like devour a ton of food. My cousin is the type to focus on the moments I'm not there than the moments I am. Ugh. That's rough. Well, maybe hopefully in the future he'll be able to look back. When he's not in it, in the moment, sometimes it can be... Sometimes there's other things too that like... I mean, I'm not like making excuses. But I've heard of this dynamic actually happening a lot. Where it's like somebody who needs a lot of caretaking. And there might be some underlying... Well, not even like guilt, but like just general discomfort. And that comes out in ways where it makes them even less appreciative. because they're just like, there's just so many of their needs are not being met. And like, it's just, I wonder if you went to like social media for people, because I know like the paraplegic community is very supportive, can be very supportive. And I know it's not the same situation, but like I've seen a few YouTube videos for people who like there's a wife and the husband is a paraplegic and basically depends on her for everything. And how a lot of people seek support for, and people are there to support each other, having to, because it's just not, it's a difficult situation for everybody, right? So maybe at least you can find like some solidarity from other people who are going through a similar thing. Sometimes that helps me, is like seeing that I'm not alone in the craziness. My cousin, let's see. He's a really codependent person in life. He hates being alone. He always needs roommates, always needs a companion. And so he really notices the moments he's alone. So I can be there for 10 hours, but he will focus on the rest of the day that I wasn't. That's really interesting. I've never had a problem with being alone, so I have a hard time understanding that. I'm like, please leave me alone. If nobody contacts, like when I'm going on this meditation, I'm like, being faced with the prospect of not talking to anybody for 10 days, that doesn't, I'm just like, great. No one will expect anything from me. I will not have to talk to or interact with anybody. Fantastic. But the getting bored is where I'm like, oh shit. Yeah. But different people, different situations. I would love not having expectations to pick up my phone, right? Yeah. Well, maybe when everything is over, maybe you should take some time for yourself and really just like step away from it all. Just even for a couple days. I'm sure your husband would understand. Cause we need a break. Like you need a break. People need breaks. Can't just hold it all together all the time. Yeah, the only person in his life responsible enough to handle the situation. Well, we were talking about this earlier about how like what are all the things that we take for granted? I think walking is a huge one. Being able to have use of my whole body is fantastic. I mean, I'm at the point where if I even get a little bit sick, it sucks because I demand that I'm healthy all the time. But so I'm really glad that I don't have any sort of like chronic health conditions. I mean, I have I have hip pain. I have like chronic hip pain. But besides that, nothing. The fact that our heart is always working 24/7 and that we don't even bat an eye. Yeah. Humans take everything for granted. Yeah, real. We just forget so easily how good we have it. It's just a constant amnesia. I wish I had the solution. I wish I had, like the way out of that cycle of just forgetting, but I don't. I'm constantly trying to remind myself, but it's like, it's an effort. It's an active effort that I'm making. And it's probably going to continue my entire life. I don't think I'm ever going to reach like a worldview where I'm just okay with everything all the time. Where I don't forget about the conveniences I have. I just think it's just hardwired into our biology. Like, we're just supposed to go and get the next thing so we can survive. Again, we're not meant to live. We're not meant to reach this stage of success. Our brains weren't built to last this, to live with this much comfort. Sam says, if we weren't meant to reach this, why are we here? Because, like, we're to the point where we're interfering with nature. You understand what I'm saying? Like, other animals... No other species interferes with nature to the level that we do. And so, therefore, I think that we have... It's different. If we weren't meant to interfere with nature, why are we? Well, okay, let's think about what makes Homo sapiens special. Our opportunity to collaborate, right? Our ability to communicate through language and have precise use of our hands in order to, I guess creating tools is not, those are man-made, so those are, but I mean, other animals use tools, but like, It's hard when being overappreciative gets you rude looks and rude comments. Like, you're weird if you appreciate the small things. Yeah, I want to be grateful or appreciative of the things I have, but sometimes it can come off as like bragging. And that's what I don't want to do. That's the last thing I want to do. I mean, I am grateful for everything I have, but... Sam says, insects and beavers massively impact nature. So do plagues, locusts. Yeah, like wildfires. I just mean like... do you think there's something there's another, like, there's going to be another iteration beyond Homo sapiens? Like, are we going to evolve into something? Is there going to be, that's the thing, like, we collaborate so extensively that there's not going to be, I don't feel like there's going to be another one. I mean, how would there be? How would there be another species that evolves from us? Like we achieved the goal of life. Well, we achieved the goal of life, which is to be the best at surviving. The goal is to survive. The goal is to, like, whatever traits the organism has that causes them to survive more. That's what natural selection selects for, and that's what causes species to get more and more specialized. But we don't need that because we create technology. We aren't the best at surviving. We could all die in a plague and roaches will just keep going. Well, if you really think about it, dinosaurs are probably way more evolved than we are. Evolved. Because they lasted for a really fucking long time, if you think about it. Like, what was it, like hundreds of millions of years? We've been around for what, 300,000? So I guess in that sense, like, dinosaurs are the most evolved species that have ever existed. If we're thinking about it evolution in terms of, like, the ultimate goal being survival and surviving for a long time. Waka says human instincts are just real maladaptive nowadays, and sometimes in the past too. See the instinctive drowning response. Is that like a waterboarding thing? Let me see. Oh dear. By the way, I'm sorry, there's gonna be ads coming. Actually, when the ads start, I'm gonna go get more tea. So everybody go get some tea, go use the restroom. We'll see you in a second. All right. Sam said chickens. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's successful in terms of numbers, right? Biologically successful in terms of numbers. But can chickens introspect about their own existence? That's something that's like completely novel and just weird. It's like a side effect. It's a self-awareness. Well, never mind. Self-awareness is necessary. No, it's not. Self-awareness is not necessary to interface with other beings. Plenty of animals communicate with each other, but don't have any.
Gatorade.
Well, like they wouldn't recognize themselves if they looked in a mirror. Gatorade. Yeah. I also got some delicious chips. Oh my god. The crunchiest chips ever. So salty. They're from Costco. I'm sorry I'm crunching on stream. I was just so hungry. And they're so salty. I increased the number of times I work out from 3 to 4 times. And I noticed, like, I just crave salt all the time. Because I sweat a ton. And so I eat a ton of salty foods. And I don't think it has any negative effects. I mean, I don't go crazy. It's just... Salt. Salt is so good. And umami though. Umami is so good. You guys ever crave just umami stuff? Like this thing that I'm eating, it needs more of a depth of flavor. I require everything to have more savoriness. Reflex said, don't forget your checklist today. Do you mean the things I'm grateful for? Well, there's another thing. Appreciating salt. That's true. I do appreciate salt. Okay, well now go work in a salt mine. Okay, so in terms of numbers, chickens are very biologically successful. But again, I just keep going back to this idea of like, I think this whole introspective thing and like questioning one's own existence was never part of the plan. And somebody's gonna be like, well, whose plan? It's like, no, I'm talking about the I don't know. The way that genetics works. I'm not saying anybody planned it. I'm just saying I'm using the not part of the plan to communicate that nature has certain rules, and I think we accidentally broke them. After a really, really long time. If you focus well enough on salt, you can what? You can taste the metal aspect and the chloride aspect of salt. You're joking. Really? feel like I need to be high to do that. If I was high, I'd be able to. Tell me, Wacket, what have you... Oh, I was looking at the... Okay, wait, sorry, Wacket. I was looking at the other thing. I'm going to come back to the instinctive drowning response, but now I'm going to look at this. The area between the top of a window on one floor and the sill of the window above it. Huh? There's a biology sense as well. Oh, thank you. A phenotypic trait that is a byproduct of the evolution of some other characteristic rather than a... Yeah, that's what I was saying. Rather than a direct product of adaptive selection. And that's what I'm saying, that this... It wasn't meant to be created. It wasn't... It just happened. I'm getting goosebumps on my arms. That's how good it is. Bodies are so fun and so cool. That's so cool that we can taste chloride. I think I've talked about this before, but when I'm high, I can actually see the different colors on a screen. Because you know that every light bulb has a different little color. Tiny, tiny, tiny little light bulbs. I could see them all at once. And that's not a hallucination, I'm just seeing it. There's less of a filter on like filtering noise out. So you just see all the noise at one time. It makes it difficult to read. Okay, I want to read about this. Instinctive drowning response. An instinctive reaction that occurs in humans when close to drowning. It is an attempt to keep the mouth above water. Hi Chozo, what's up? Chozo, thanks for recommending that channel last time. I really enjoyed spending time there. It's kind of spooky how similar she is to me. It made me wonder. I was like, how many people out there who are there who are this similar to me? You guys ever wonder that? Like, there's a lot of people in the world, so it's bound to happen. No, she's very different, but still, yeah, more than you would think. Like, I'm somebody who tries not to associate with anybody. I'm sorry, Chozo. Yeah, I'm crunching on my chips. They're just so salty. I'm almost done. Like I said, here's an example of an instinct that tends to do more harm than good. Because we kind of just flail about in a way that tends to not keep people afloat. Oh. So it's counterproductive. It can make it even worse. Yeah. That's too bad. I'm glad I can... Here's another thing that I'm glad I can swim. So Chozo, we're being grateful today. We're being grateful about everything we have. I'm glad I have a body that works. I'm glad I can swim. Oh, you're thankful for it? Oh, okay. Well, in that case. Chozo, you can't swim? Really. That's so interesting when I find people who are adults who can't swim. Did you not have swimming lessons ever as a child? I was forced to do swimming lessons as a kid, so I guess that's why I can swim. That would be scary though. I wonder if that's an extra fear that I have never unlocked before. Is like being afraid of falling into water and not being able to swim. I always have this comfort knowing like, well, I can just float onto my back and just do like a backstroke. And that takes away most of the effort. Because I'll just float. The worst thing to do is the doggy paddle, obviously. That expends the most energy. Like, find ways to float. And, like, as long as your head's above water, that's all that matters. I collect I lived in Hawaii. Oh, you had to learn how to swim. We were always at the beach. Joseph said, my body is broken. I swear I just can't float. No, your body isn't broken. I'm thinking like, well, maybe it's not your whole body that floats. Let's see. When I'm floating on my back in the water, and if I'm not moving, it has to be, you have to be moving, and that's how you float. Otherwise, yeah, you might start sinking. But it's like, when you're floating on your back, it's like, I want to say 20% effort and then 80% floating. You still have to do that 20% to keep you from like turning over or like kind of sinking down. No, there's nothing wrong with your body. Do you think you would ever learn how like take swimming lessons? Or are you just like not even close? I mean, if you don't live anywhere close to a body of water, then probably don't need to. And air-filled lungs. Oh yeah. So if you start swallowing water, or if you hold your breath, you probably... Yeah, I've never been in a drowning situation, but that seems like one of the scariest things to ever happen. Okay. I remember being with my friends at the pool, and we'd have competitions to see who could sit at the bottom for the longest. You know, you want to blow out all the air and then just sink down. So you're right, Refly, you got to get the air out of your lungs. You sink down after you're done exhaling and you hold your nose so that new water doesn't come in. You hold your breath. And you can start to feel that panicking sensation come in. And that's a very uncomfortable sensation. I mean, it's life or death. And then I've in order to try and impress my friends, I've sat a bit too long and not remembering that I have like 10 feet of water above me. And I start like choking on the water. That can get pretty scary. It's less scary when it's clear water. I mean, it's a pool. And I've got goggles on. And I also I'm at the bottom. So I can kick off the bottom and rise back up. If it's none of those things, then that would be a lot scarier. You want to go scuba diving? Ooh, I might actually be scared of that. What if there's a shark? Chozo is just avoiding having to swim. I live 10 to 15 minutes from the beach, but I don't go. Well, It's okay. The beach is overrated. I don't usually swim. When I go to the beach, what I do is I just have my feet in the water. I like to just wade in the water. Waka says, I can swim, but the ocean is a terrible place, and I never swim in it anyway. Yeah, I don't know. The ocean just... Because usually you're just right downwind from, like, some sort of runoff situation. I don't know. There's, like, a lot of microorganisms and seaweed. When the seaweed scrapes your leg, it's the worst feeling in the world. So it shows up. I don't blame you, honestly. Oh my god. It makes my skin crawl when you feel a big thing of seaweed just like, it's like hair. It just like, it just gets your leg and it feels like something just brushed past your leg. And like, I know a lot of people who've been stung by a stingray or a jellyfish, usually one of those. The only pleasant beach experience I've had was in Brazil. And it was like, I think it was still kind of a man-made beach. And they took precautions to make sure none of these stuff would, the water was warm. There wasn't a ton of seaweed. It was like super sandy. And I just stayed in the shallows. Seaweed between, oh no. I remember my brother would always play pranks on us by getting a giant piece of seaweed and like going behind us and just like like putting it against our legs or feet. If you've ever had a little brother, oh boy, so annoying. That's when I learned that some humans just do things to make other humans miserable. Not for any other reason besides they just want to make that person miserable. Eclectic says, I'm like 7 hours from the beach now. It's terrible. I'm like 11 to 15. But I'm going to Oregon. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm going to go to the Oregon coast. I'll show you some pictures. Beautiful. Beautiful area. And again, this is not something I'd be swimming in. I'd just be enjoying the vistas, enjoying this and the rocks, because it's a bit too cold. Sometimes it gets warm enough where you can. I'm gonna see this cool rock, Canyon Beach. I'm gonna go see the sand dunes. There's gonna be sand dunes somewhere. There's also really cool waterfalls, which we're gonna go see. I'm so excited. Reply is 30 minutes away from the beach. Wow. Yeah, we want to live here. Wait, can I show you guys something? Okay. We've been looking on Zillow because we actually genuinely do want to move to Oregon. And on Zillow, we've been looking at, look at all these houses. I mean, sometimes it's fun to just like look at like houses you'd never be able to afford, but you're just like, whoa, look at this house. Let me show you the castle house. Hold on. Where's the castle house? I gotta show you. Oh my god, it's okay. Look at this, you guys. So, I don't even know. I don't know who built this. So, there's the house right here. I gotta show you the photos. But just wait. There's a gargoyle on the window. No, just wait. You see this section right here? Okay, just wait. So, I mean, it looks nice from the outside. Look on the inside. I love the details. I love the wood. Kind of feels like it feels pretty medieval. Yeah, I mean, I like the inside. Cute little, what is this, a spice cupboard or something? Oh yeah, I'd store all my mushrooms and my herbs and spices there. And then, okay, here it is. So here's the, I think that there's only a ladder. So here's the bedroom. So you walk from the kitchen into the bedroom, which is on this floor. And then the only access you have to the upper floor is a ladder. So you climb up the ladder and you climb up and there's like 2 additional floors up higher. And I don't know how you're supposed to get any of the furniture. Look, there's no stairs or nothing. It's so whimsical. I mean, it's so awesome and fun. My husband's like, no, this would be terrible. He said, how do you even get it to a bed up there? And blah, 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 blah. I'm like, well, but it's fun. And he's like, what happens if you break your leg or something and you can't get up to your bed? I'm like, we'll worry about that later. Just crazy stuff. Yeah, this house has been sitting on the market for a long time. I don't understand why. It looks so cool. Climbing up to your bed, your little nook. Then they got a freaking tavern downstairs. Okay, I gotta show you the tavern. So I really love these wood and... Oh no, I gotta show you the... Okay, look. So there's a bathtub in the middle of the... So we just have the guest bedroom and there's just a bathtub out in the open. There's no... I think the toilet is somewhere around here too. And then what they have is they've got these 2... I think they look like dressing rooms. And I think that's where you... See, there's the bathtub. At least there's tile on the floor instead of carpet. But... I guess this is like a dressing room, like something you'd find in a clothing store. But it's in your house. It's so whimsical. I love it. It's like, well, this is very impractical, but it's kind of fun at the same time. There is fun to be had. No, really? Seriously. Wait, what's this little window? Wait, where does that go? That doesn't go... Is that like a secret room in there? I need to know. But yeah, so... Okay, here's the tavern. Look at... Oh, there would be many merry moment down here with a pint. Can't you just imagine yourself with a pint of beer? You just gotta have like some long tables. And I imagine a bunch of people singing drinking songs down in the... And then... This is interesting. It's like a random bed situation. Oh, and then the bathroom just has this big sliding wood door. It's like a restaurant almost, but it's a house. This is a private house. Yeah. The tavern. Random set. It could be whatever you want it to be. 100% a man cave type feel, right? And then it has like a separate little house. Cute little house. But the craziest part to me is this. See how it's just the 3 levels, which are only accessible via ladder. Yo, I can't understand. I can't understand why nobody would buy this. It's perfect. It's perfect. Huge fucking lot. Who needs this much grass? Anyway, New hobby unlocked. Look at houses you can't afford on Zillow and just daydream. It's pretty interesting to see what some people come up with. Oh yeah, Collect Day's been doing that for years. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. It's fun to imagine. I love watching those Architectural Digest YouTube videos. Have you come across 8800 Blue Lick Road? No. Wait. What is this? Oh, there's a Strange Eons video about it. That's how you know it's good. If there's a Strange Eons video, you know it's gonna be good. I'll have to watch this later. Oh, there's literally a whole Reddit about it. That's crazy. Wait, I need to see the, where's the, how can I find the lore? There should be a Google result with Mapleet Morning in the URL. That one is a 3D tour. Okay, I need to find the 3D tour. Oh boy. Wait, Maple at Morning. That's what it said. I wasn't reading it. Okay, here it is. Oh dear. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Oh. What do we have here? Wait, you've seen this? Wait, why haven't I seen this? Mystery photos. Oh, they got the Star Wars. No, Star Trek. My bad. I'm sorry, I just offended all the Star Trek lovers. Okay, well, it's kind of messy. I don't see anything like super out of the ordinary. Bunch of cat hair rollers. Oh, there's a cat. Oh dear. They really need a vacuum in here. Jesus. I'm kind of scared. What am I gonna find? I have no idea what to expect. Who would list their house looking like this? Oh, there's a cat. Oh, cute. What are all these boxes for? What? Oh, just they're moving stuff, maybe. Wait. Oh, it's one of those cringe 80s photos. Love it. Where people just have a really uncomfortable expression. Oh, I'm so glad I don't have any of those photos of myself. I was too young. This has to be viral marketing. I just like, why would you... Oh, okay, I just saw outside. Wait, let's look outside. Oh, the outside doesn't look too bad. It's like huge lawn. Alright. Let's go back and... Oh, God. What happened over here? Like, when it was loading in, there was just so much chaos. Oh. Hello. Random water damage? Gee, that looks great. I would love to live here. Oh, this was a hoarder's house for sure. Oh yeah, somebody was... What are these green things? Irish. An Irish person lived here. Hopefully that it didn't offend any of our Irish viewers. Oh, I thought that was something baked. No, it's just the... Wait, is there like something underneath? Like a cake or something? It looked like a cake or a bread from a distance. Jesus. Wait, I want to go down. Oh, and there's an exit sign. Okay. Well, if you need to know where the exit is. I love what they've done with the place. Supreme interior decorating. What's this a map of? Is that a map of the UK? I can't tell. Maybe. It's sort of a fractal of questions that aren't answered. Why does the walk-in bathtub have stairs that lead into a wall? Why are there thousands of boxes? Why is there a bathroom with cubicles and urinals? There are a lot of questions being raised. Yeah. Oh man, they ran out of toilet. Wait. Hello. Why? I was feeling sad about how one toilet didn't have any toilet paper, and then I look over here and there's well, at least this one has toilet paper. That bathroom is for couples that are very comfortable with each other. Well, at least make them face away from each other. You don't host big parties. I guess not. I'm like clutching my pearls right now. I'm like, oh. Ew. It was formerly a church. No. Really? But also, wait, that doesn't explain the toilets. That doesn't explain the toilets. I need the toilets to be explained to me. Just kidding. Please don't. I can't even go to the... Wait. Oh, there's 2 TVs. I can't even go to the bathroom with the door open, let alone anything like that. Competitive pooping. Hi, beautiful. Hello. Ew. Hillside swim team. This looks scary. This looks like some place you'd banish somebody. This is the repentance room. Hi. All right, we got a couple more rooms left. So it's just so messy. And there's a lot of cats, and they don't clean up the floor from the cats. This reminds me of that one meme where it's like, damn bitch, you live like this. This is very unsettling for me. I can't handle clutter. Oh my god, there's so many boxes. You haven't found the bathtub yet. Oh god. Wait, where's the wait, and then suddenly there's a This is very... The structure of this house is very confusing. It kind of reminds me of... I wonder if it inspired Heretic. Because Heretic is kind of similar. Oh, look, there's an exit sign. Thank you. I need to know these things. Because this is like a labyrinth down here. But Heretic, the house in that, was also a huge labyrinth. Like, the way that things were... Like, wait, so I just came from all the way over here, which is where the stairs were, but now there's more stairs. I didn't expect the house to just keep going after this. Now we got the art room. Oh my god. And it's still going. What? This is like, I feel like I'm playing a, one of those liminal games. One of those back rooms games. Jesus. Okay, so there's another stairs. How was this all contained within that one, because we saw the house above ground, so now we're looking underneath the yard, I guess. I'm all turned around. I can't visualize where there's all these toys and and like dolls and stuff. Desk references to nature's medicine. I don't even know where to go. Can I please leave? I'd like to escape. Let me out of here. Oh my gosh, imagine like having a murderer in here and you can't get out because you can't find the freaking way out. I lost sight of the exit sign. Oh my god, I don't know where the exit sign is. Oh, here it is. Okay, thank god. We found the exit. Oh shit, no, it's blocked. Oh, okay. Well, we can go around the door. Emergency exit only. Okay, did I see everything in the basement? If I missed something, let me know. Toby! Toby! Wait, is that a window to nothing? I think that's a window to nothing. That's crazy. Okay, so we've got all the video games. Why? I'm so confused. Cult compound house. And it's still going. How far down did we go? I feel like we didn't go that far underground when we went down the stairs. Like, how is this not... This has got to be below ground. It was a church turned into a warehouse. Okay, so Eclecte knows all the lore. Thank you. Okay, wait. So we're above ground. Okay. Yeah, that's spooky as hell. Well, I couldn't have told that from looking on... When I just look at this tiny little, like, look, when I look at it from the front, it doesn't look like it contains all that within it. You just think it's this first part. But then you just keep going and going and going. That's wild. It won't let me click back in. Oh, here we go. I need to find the bathtub. Where's the bathtub? I don't know. I'm trapped in the labyrinth of boxes. I feel like if I go downstairs, that's not gonna make it. I can't even go downstairs. There's fans everywhere. Oh, okay, we're back in the kitchen. Should I go back into the living areas, which are over here? Is that where the bathroom is? The bathtub is somewhere upstairs. Okay. Whoa. Okay, there's a urinal. Yeah, having a urinal is kind of weird. Oh, here's the repentance room. No, we've been in here already. Okay, let's go. Oh, upstairs. Okay, here. It's upstairs. All right, we're going upstairs. Oops. I feel like it wouldn't be this way. Imagine it's your job to take these photos and you weren't given any context for the job beforehand. I know, right? And then you work your way down into the labyrinth and you're like, oh man, I'm not supposed to be here right now. Okay, look, it's not here. It's not in here. There's nothing over here. Aw. I can't find it. I don't think it's on this level. I think it's down lower. Because I saw everything there was to see back there. If I'm not mistaken. Wait. Oh no, that's just the 2 toilet room. Dang it. It's near the room that was full of shelves. The one you were inside not too long ago. What is it? One of these rooms? Look, because this is the urinal. Here's a room. Here's another room. No? Okay. There's the laundry room. There's nothing else in there. Here's the weird kitchen thing. Okay. And then there's, you could either go one of two directions, but all right. Should I go left or right? I'm gonna look at my Mahjong game. You don't remember? Oh, that's okay. All right, we'll just mess around for a second and then finish. Because I do want to see it now. Is it in here? Ooh, okay, that's the camera. That's spooky. Wait, there's nobody. Is this being taken by a vampire? There's nobody in the mirror. Okay, it's just a urinal. Wait, I want to see what's beyond. What's beyond the urinal? What's over here? It won't let me see. Dang it. Gross. Yeah, the carpet under it though. Yeah. That's terrible. Nah. Wait, have I been in this room before? The ladies' room. No urinal in here. Oh, it's, once again, the vampire photo. Jesus. Okay. Oh, it's just the bathroom. There's no bathtub in here, unfortunately. Okay, and we'll continue our search. Okay, so those are the two bathrooms. And now we need to... I don't know. Fuck. It's just so massive. I don't know. It's a curtained hallway that will lead you. Okay. Okay. Well, we gotta get out of this big room. Because this isn't it. Nope. Okay. Not here. Alright. Let's try a different one. What about here? Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't. Wait, these are the bathrooms from before. Okay. It's so hard to tell where I've been and where I haven't been. There's some stairs up this way. Ooh, what's in there? Waka says, even having looked up a video on how to find it, I have absolutely no idea how to describe. I know. Seriously. I don't blame you. This is crazy. Kobe, come here. Should I go up the stairs? Where do the stairs go? Sorry, hopefully I'm not giving anybody motion sickness. I'm giving myself motion sickness. This is the room with the bathrooms. What if we go this way? Wait. Okay, that's the... Have we been in this room already? I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna try going up the stairs. I'm gonna go up the stairs. Because why not? I feel like... Okay, so there's the emergency exit. Yeah, that's cool. Another labyrinth of DVDs. Oh, wait, I haven't seen this area. I'm close. Oh my gosh. Yes! Okay, this might be it. Come on. I just want to... Wait, I want to see this. Okay, there's nothing here. We're almost there. Well, I don't want to leave this area. Okay, we're not going downstairs. We're just scoping out everything that could be in here. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, never mind. We're staying on this level. I feel like there was another door back here. Nope. Okay. Fuck. You do want to stairs up eventually. Wait, really? Oh. Oh, okay. Have we reached the what is this, a baptismal font? What? Ew, I don't like that. That doesn't look good. Oh, ooh. Is that a drain? Ooh, No. 3 shower heads. It's the baptismal font. That's the only thing. Oh yeah, well that's what this looks like. That's what this looks like. I'm trying to avoid the freaking drain situation. Hole situation. And the stairs to nowhere. Well, the stairs to enlightenment. The stairs to the next, and a subway cup. Ah, yes. The subway cup is crucial to the ritual. Oh my god. This is so unsettling. 1 shower head for each testicle. Oh, these look like powerful shower jets too. That looks something like, okay, this looks nice. This is like a rain shower, but this is like hostile looking. This will like shoot it out really intensely. Very backrooms coated. Oh, absolutely. The whole thing is just so, I mean, and you don't expect that to be the thing that, but why do they, wait, what are these? Is that Britney Spears? Uncensored. Wait, are these, right next to the font? Cannot promise safe for Twitch. Okay. No, they look like they're all fully clothed, but we'll navigate away. But I won't zoom in any further. Oh my gosh, that's wild. Thank you for sharing. And I love how somebody archived that as well. Well, now I feel strange. What an adventure that played. Really, though. That was an amazing distraction. I forgot about everything I was worrying about today. Thank you for that. That was fun. Some things you just can't unsee. I can't unsee it now. It's locked into my memory. What? Toby, come here. Toby, come here. She's yowling for me. I love looking at the scary Zillow listings. I must not be looking in the right places. I haven't seen anything that's that cursed. That is extremely cursed. They're practically crime scenes posted for sale. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I think we're, I think we're stuck on our game. I think we might have to wrap it up. Yeah, I don't see any way out of this. That was the hardest shape I've ever done. Like hard in terms of gameplay. Everything's locked in. Everything's locked in to the side and and on top. You can sometimes find, Toby, what? Sorry, 1 second. Toby. What? Stop bothering Daddy. Yeah, I know. Come sit on Mommy's lap. No, come here. Please. Come sit on Mommy's lap. I know. Okay, fine. I was trying to pick her up. She's yowling. burnt out house for sale if you look in the right towns. Next up, Japanese homes for sale for almost free because you can see discoloring on the floor where somebody died. What? Is that a thing? Like, well, I do want to avoid the yokai houses though. What are those? That is if you can live in Japan in the first place. My understanding is that it's very difficult to immigrate there. For foreigners to live there. They're haunted houses. Oh, there's a website. Here, let me show you. Spooky. Ooh, abandoned houses. Hi, can I help you? Ghost houses. Abandoned homes that they cannot get rid of. Ooh. You can get it for really cheap. But you have to spend a lot of money to... Yokai are evil spirits and often latch onto homes. Oh, yeah. Are Japanese people pretty superstitious? Seems like they are. Hi. I love you. Okay, is it time to play with you? I think it's time to play with Toby. She demands to be played with. Thank you guys so much for a nice little cozy stream today. Tomorrow we'll have a more upbeat stream. And if not, then I won't be streaming. So, I hope to see you tomorrow. And if not, then I hope you have a fantastic weekend. And Toby's showing her bum. So I can slap it. Anyway. Thank you guys. Alright, have a good day. Bye. Bye, Wacket. See you. Bye.